Yarder. Are you still going at the fast pace?
I guess.
Trouble, you need to plug your. Yep.
Well,
I'll read that on my headset too.
Do we actually need to go fast? I mean, we
Yeah,
do have.
Yeah, actually, well, you've lost Krumdak.
Oh.
In his run speed. He's going to stay in Tribor. He didn't wake up the next morning. What?
I'll go ahead and play. I mean,
stick around. All right.
Yeah.
He wakes up for dinner.
Yeah, Tell's dinner. All right. So at a normal
Have an
pace.
order pizza.
Yeah. There you go.
Who needs to eat? So great.
At a normal pace, you can get 8 hexes, and that's exactly right. So you guys can go to normal pace.
Yeah, cool.
Morning, noon, evening. All right. As you guys travel on your way to Yarder, you pass refugees headed west towards Tribor. People, farm-type folk. They've got oxen pulling their carts and all of their worldly possessions in the cart.
I guess we'd stop them and ask them what's going on.
All right. The overall story, the gist of what you get as you talk to these people as they're headed west and you're headed east, is that Yarder has come under a weird type of siege. There are people falling from the sky to their deaths, and they have placards around their necks that say... I should have had this open. I thought I remembered what they said, but I don't now. Give me a second. Something like, I have been judged. Let me find it.
Is there anything in common with the people that fell from the skies?
I am punished, is what the placards say. A lot of them wear white cloaks with gray feathers along the shoulders.
Air temporal cultists. It would make sense for them to be falling out of the sky.
And of late, Yarder has been overcast with heavy clouds and strange anomalies. They're saying there's a city in the clouds, which sounds strange to you guys. Heard of such a thing, unless you've heard of the Netherese. They're floating citadels, but they should have been long gone.
I think we're actually before that in the timeline.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I know I was reading about them recently, and I couldn't remember if that was before or after.
They come through in the spell plague.
That's right. So they're not back yet, right? So they're long gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the only, as far as legends go, the only thing that comes to mind. So you guys continue on your journey to Yarder, uneventfully, except for finding refugees headed out of Yarder who have had enough of the weirdness.
Did you say anything that the people that fell out of the sky had in common?
They had white cloaks with gray feathers around the shoulders. Some of them.
No, I mean in terms of personnel.
Did any of them survive? Or they just... I assume they probably died on impact.
Yes, none of them survived.
I mean, like rich people or something like that.
Did they know any of the people?
None of them were known as far as the refugees. They didn't recognize anybody. They ran the gamut from... most were human. I would say probably all of them were human. Pretty human-dominated area. So you guys arrive in not Tribor, Yarder.
Yarder.
Let me get this page open. Yarder is a small, walled city that stands on the east bank of the Cerberin River. Extensive docks line the city's waterfront. The city bustles with trade, and wagon trains constantly come and go along the Evermore Way. West of the city, a wide bridge spans the river, leading to a walled citadel. You guys are down here. So you've kind of you're on the docklands there, and you can kind of see some of the things that are available as far as walking around. Tourist type stuff. Take a look around there. Some of you already know what you want to do, but you do notice one thing that is amiss. You see this in the clouds. And this, interesting enough, this actually happened in real life. In China, this is an actual real life photograph. Do a search for China Cloud City. Some weird cloud anomaly. Check it out. Thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Another dimension was popping through, seriously.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I thought that was cool, and it matched up with what I'm doing here, or what's going on here. Wow.
Cool.
Isn't that awesome?
It is.
So I guess I'd try and find the lowliest tavern available.
The
I think
Wink
you
and
might want to
Kiss.
talk. I think you might want to talk to the people in charge in this town first.
Yeah, sure.
Just so someone knows that it might explode in a wave thingy kind of thing.
You guys crack on.
And what we're doing here.
Yeah, especially since they did steal a devastation orb, right? Which one was it? The water one? Or...
It's a water one.
Yep.
If you guys can give me an initiative, just so I don't miss anybody, I get you guys in some kind of an order, and go ahead and put your tokens on where you would like to go.
Oh, not a crit.
2 crits.
And I don't really have anything. Shit.
And Rand, make me a history check, intelligence.
And +2 from Jack of all trades.
Okay.
And it didn't work.
Can't help you there. All right. Nothing you know.
I know where I'm going.
All right, I know where you're going too, Dibble. Go ahead. Dibble's going home. The Happy Hall of Fortuitous Happenings is the largest temple in the area, and it is a temple devoted to Timora.
Ooh.
It is headed by the name there, and sure, High Priestess Valentha Werder. She's a halfling, of course.
Of course.
I have oinkers with me, and I'm heading to where there's big pickles and nuts.
The Water Baron's Hall, Crumdeck is the Lord Protector, the person in charge. That's what that would be. So Dibble, you walk in, and immediately the High Priestess, her eyes light up. She recognizes you on the spot and comes skipping towards you. And she says, "Dibble de Bibble, your name precedes you."
Okay, Dibble kind of takes in a deep bow and and says, "How gracious of you! I'm glad that my humor goes far and wide in the name of Timora."
She says, "It certainly does. Word traveled here of what you did at Rundreth Manor. You made the road safe for travel, and even killed a shadow dragon. Who knew the Dark Lady was a dragon? Well done." And she claps her hands.
Who knew? Okay, I take out my short sword, now named Bad Luck, and say yeah, who knew? And I kind of like wave it around because it's the bone dragon sword that I got made, and then I put it back.
She says, "Let's hope that Bishaba has no say in that."
Well, the way I see it, use evil to defeat evil. Evil will eventually destroy itself.
This is very true. What can the Happy Hall do for you?
I said, well, funny you should say that, because I am looking to further the teachings of Timora. by continuing to spread the word, and I need your approval to establish a temple, or at least a small shrine, down by either down by Red Larch, or possibly, I'm debating whether to do this or not, or possibly even at the site where the dark lady was destroyed. But I'm kind of leaning more towards Red Larch.
She nods and she says, well, you've come to the right place. Of course, I know the ways and roads around here, being Timora being a goddess of travel as well, commerce. She says that Red Larch is exactly a 10 days travel from Amphail, which is why it's where it's at. She says Rundreth Manor, just having it gone makes the road safe enough, and Red Larch already being a place of safety seems like the most logical location. Perhaps, she says, and she kind of puts a finger to her chin, perhaps we could put a way shrine at the spot where Rundreth Manor is near. But I would gladly send some of our local travelers to build you a shrine in Red Larch.
Yes, that would be. I think that would be best. And of course, I would, give a standard tithing, to Timora, have that sent here. I would presume.
She says, well, yes, of course, we do require a certain amount to be funneled back to the higher temple, the parent temple, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't mind sitting for a while, I will have our local painter get your image, and we'll get a statue commissioned to have out front of your shrine in Red Larch.
I said Turducken McClucken must be part of this as well. And I go outside and go sit on a Turducken and take kind of a regal pose as I kind of like hold up bad luck.
She says that is a fantastic pose. Just hold right there. I will get the painter, and we will have a statue built in front of your new shrine.
Excellent.
She says, once they get things set up and running, we'll work out the details later.
I say, wonderful, wonderful.
And that's how Dibble spends his day, being painted.
Oh, he's shirtless, by the way.
Of course. She wouldn't have it any other way. All right, Morella, what are you doing?
So I'm making my way over to the market because I'd like to restock on some stuff, mostly rations, but I also
Don't touch my pickles.
I'm staying as far away from your pickles as I can.
Peanut butter.
But mostly my objective here is to just kind of see if I can overhear anything about water orbs or cultists being flung from the sky.
Okay. Make two persuasion checks. Those would be like a streetwise listening in on conversation. The first one for the Orb of Devastation, the second one for the people falling from the sky. Okay. The Orb of Devastation, that's word has gotten out among everyone here. One of the local Hand of Yarder people has put out the word that she's accepting bids. It is up for bid, and you can find her at the Wink and Kiss Tavern, one of the more rundown places in town. And her name is Nareen Dest. As far as people falling from the sky, people are kind of tight-lipped about that and give you dark looks. It's a sore subject. Most people don't even want to talk about it. There's a lot of nervousness and a lot of dark looks being cast upward towards the sky. It's overcast, and now and then you can see one of those towers peeking through the clouds. It's very unnerving.
Understandable. I just want to come in, purchase some rations, and then I'll make my way towards the tavern at the end of the day.
Sure. Okay, Leo, what are you doing?
Alright. Going to the city guard and trying to ask around the condition and people falling from the skies and the devastation of.
Okay. Make your persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's pretty good.
ho.
Okay. You find out that the city guard does not know what to do about people falling from the sky. They've got no method of flight, no way to get up there and see where they're coming from. The best they can do is clean up the remains and try to keep the populace calm. They do patrol frequently to try and keep the remains clean so that people don't see them and get upset. As far as
So
the
the people falling from the sky are citizens from this city or just random people? That
As
no
far
one
as the
knows?
city guard knows, they are just random people.
Hmm.
It's a fairly sizable city, Yarder, and so
Yeah.
they don't know everybody.
All right.
So they're not known people, so they're just trying to keep the populace calm and keep commerce moving as their orders without having anything better, any capability of doing anything further than that. As far as the Orb of Devastation, they say their guess is as good as yours. And feel free to ask around, sniff around, poke around. They recognize you as Order of the Gauntlet Knight, and
Yeah.
they hope that you can do something to help where they have failed so far.
I see. I'll do my best. I'll do that as well, right? That as well to them.
Of course.
Carry on with your work.
Very good. They are bolstered.
Yes.
Okay, Lorelai, for the pickles, nuts, and foods.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and start talking to the salesperson of the nuts and pickles and other foods, and I'm gonna get a whole buttload of all of it, as much as I can carry. And I'm gonna start asking them about, any weird stuff happening around town as I'm munching on pickles as I walk through, and saying I want 2 pounds of this type of nuts and a pound of this, and just cracking through the pickles. And I ask if they've heard of any weird rumors or weird stuff going on.
We've heard plenty. It's owned and ran by Aluk Danath, is his name, and his 3 daughters. They are all harpers. They see your Order of the Gauntlet badge, and they don't hide that they're harpers necessarily. They say that pretty much just what Leo got, except they would have heard also that there's the bid going on for the Orb of Devastation at the Wink and Kiss Tavern.
Oh, that's where the bid's taking place. Let them know that the Order of the Gauntlet's working with the Harpers on this journey and this quest, and we want to make sure that, of course, him and his daughters are safe. I need more of those pickles and some more of those nuts. And what time does the bidding start? Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They say that Nareen is there. Just she'll recognize you and approach you most likely. The prices are fair, and pickles, nuts, and foods are specialized for travelers of the north. They're tasty and dried, so they'll
They
last.
are tasty. I'd like some more of those nuts and pickles, and yeah, some more. I need more. I'm talking, I want my backpack full of this. This is just glorious. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They fill your bags and saddlebags.
Yeah. I have Mr. Orca's saddlebag too, right?
Yes? Baloo takes a sniff of
That's why
the
you took her.
pickles,
Yep.
nuts, and foods, and Baloo turns his nose away and says, "That's not food."
Do you have any dried fish or food for my companions? my friendly companion, my friendly hairy and furry companions.
Of
Pigs
course.
are hairy.
Of course, they have some
And I'll
fish
get
that
some
cautiously
for
feed
them.
him.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'll pay for my goods and bid them good day as I wink my pickle on their face and crunch it on the way.
All right.
And then I'll head over to the wink and kiss, and nudge Rand and say, "You like my pickle? It's amazingly good. It's huge." Crunch, crunch. I hear there's an auction taking place. Crunch.
Would I have been at the Winking Pickle before anyone else turned up as I headed straight there?
Yeah,
I
you're
assume it's still good. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you can get there first, Rand, because you went straight there.
Cool. So I'll just walk in, buy a drink at the bar, weigh up the crowd, and I'll pick out the shadiest looking members of a group of the shadiest looking members of the crowd. Don't you need any rolls, perception or anything to spot any shady fuckers?
You don't even have to, no. The Wink and Kiss is a large tavern. It's staffed by a dozen dancers, servers, and cooks. And there are 2 human thugs who serve as bouncers. You find out that it's a pretty local type of crowd. So you're immediately picked out as a newcomer. And somebody comes up and says to you in Thieves' Cant, do you know Thieves' Cant? You don't, do
Yeah.
you?
I do. Do you not get it from the criminal background?
Oh, do you? Okay. I assumed you would. Okay. He says to you in Thieves' Cant that Nareen Dest is in the back, in a private room.
I thank him in Thieves' Camp, buy him a drink, and head through to the back room.
All right. Now, are you looking to do this negotiation before anybody else gets there?
Yeah.
No, I thought so. Okay. You are in the back room with Nareen Dest, sir. And she is flanked
Cool.
by 2 guards, and they both look like this. They got weird, scary-looking masks, cowls, and they have a lot of, they're pretty heavily armed with swords and daggers. But Nareen sits at a desk, or a table, and she gestures for you to have a seat across from her. She says, "Well met."
I reverse the chair, sit down on it cowboy style, and say, "Well met. I hear you have an item of value that my employers are interested in."
"I do," she says. "And your employers, how much are they looking to spend on this item?"
I say, "Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I need to be sure that this item is what all the rumours say it is. What proof do you have? Do you have the item here?"
She laughs and she says, "But of course not. That would be far too easy." She says, "Worry not, though. It's in a safe place. Surely you're aware of the Hand of Yarder. We go to great lengths for security, especially when moving a piece of merchandise of this value."
I say, "So what proof do I have that you even have this item? How do I know? This is not my first rodeo. Surely you must have some sort of proof, otherwise I'm not going to hand over great sums of money on the word of a known thief."
She kind of looks a little taken aback, and she says, "I could say the same to you. The reputation of the Hand of Yarder is your only guarantee. Bidding starts at 1,500. Meet it or be gone. I have other clients."
I use subtle spell to cast suggestion. So wisdom save DC 16.
Okay, give me a second. All right. She gives a frown and she says, "Boys, we've got a problem here." And the two guards immediately whip out swords and say, "You're no longer welcome, friend. Leave, or we'll make you leave."
I cast greater invisibility on myself and
Whoops.
jump across the table and try to restrain. What's her name?
Nareen.
Noreen with a knife to her throat.
Okay.
Oh, this is just going well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Crumdak and Kragan left. Let's do initiative for Rand, Nareen, and the two guards.
They rolled hot.
Yeah.
Okay. So they were ready to go to cast Greater Invisibility, and they will both attack with their readied actions.
Okay.
As does Nareen. Under the table, she had aimed at you a hand crossbow,
Yeah.
which does not hit.
Ouch. If that would have hit, would that be an insta crit?
No, but she would have got sneak attack. Bounces off of
mean-
your armor,
Where
then
it is aimed.
and then the guards attack. Ready action is just the one attack. That one missed.
Oops.
That one missed. And then Rand turns invisible, puts a knife to her throat.
Yeah. I'd have done that as a quick cast, so I'd still have the action to stab her if needs be. And I whisper in her ear, "No one needs to die here. You can still make some money out of this and walk away with your life. The people I work for are not the kind of people you cross easily. I assume you've heard of the Zentrum?
Heard of them? We're a branch of them, you fool.
Well, if you're a branch of them, then why have I been sent here to collect what you have? Why would you not simply hand it over to the hierarchy?"
She gives a smirk and says, "We are the hand of Yarder. The right hand does not know what the left hand is doing.
I
You
said,
must
well,
be
right now,
new."
I said, "Well, right now my right hand is poised at your throat with a blade. So I suggest we send these two lackeys out of the door and me and you take a walk."
Not gonna happen. And she goes to kick you in the knee. She's gonna try you've got the grab on her. She's gonna roll a dex versus your athletics to break free.
Okay.
Damn, this pickle's good.
All right. She does break free, but I assume you had it readied. So if you want to do a stab with a knife, you can. You don't have to.
Yeah, and we'll booming blast. Actually, how close are the two guards?
They're right next to you.
Well, then our green flame blade. That's hard to say after a few minutes.
Yeah. That does not hit. She,
No, it doesn't.
She ducks out of your grasp. That's
Laughs
her
at
action.
this.
And the two guards will hack at the spot where they're sure you're at, since you were just grabbing her. And they have also drawn short swords, so they're dual wielding, but it is all with disadvantage, of course.
Yeah.
That one is a miss. Miss. Short sword, that one will hit.
No, disadvantage, I'm invisible.
That's right. And then miss, miss, and miss. So they're gonna block your exit as Marine darts out the door.
Can I see her see into the corridor as she opens the door?
Yeah.
Well, then I will Misty step out into the corridor as a bonus action.
All
I
right.
don't know if it. And then I will use my. I will use stealth to sort of like follow her invisibly to try and see where she's going.
Okay. She darts out into the main room and she shouts, "Hey everybody, got a little bit of a problem here." And immediately all the music stops, the dancers stop dancing, and everyone whips out a weapon and is on guard. She says, "He's around here somewhere, just wait for him to make his move."
Okay.
No, that's mine.
I will. Just try. I'll just try and wait it out. How long does greater invisibility last?
10 minutes, I believe.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Greater only lasts a minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
Make it count.
Yep. Ah, fuck it. I'm just going to quick cast elemental weapon on my blade and attack her.
Okay. Let's see. Elemental weapon is a concentration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody-
Yeah, so yeah, I'll lose my great invisibility.
Yeah, and everybody's ready.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
That's how we lost Ryan.
Yeah. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay. Let's see. I'd say there's probably 20 people in there. None of them are particularly a good shot. 1, 2. Looks like only 2 of them hit.
I'll use shield.
Okay.
I cast shield as a reaction, so none of them hit.
All right.
Don't even want that with 2 people to hit.
All right. And the 2
Brand
guards
down.
and Noreen will also make their attacks. The guards were right on
Yeah.
Noreen.
That you might want to protect the guy.
So miss. So your AC is 22.
21, 22, sorry.
22.
Yep.
Well, waiting for roll 20 now. I've clicked. On roll 20. Miss. Short sword. Looks like roll 20 servers are choking again. I know they did yesterday. Miss. The other guard. Miss. 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 Oh, and they wouldn't get all those attacks anyway, because it was just a ready. Noreen will try and stab you one time, and that of course misses. Okay, go ahead with your elemental weapon.
Okay, so I will booming blade up.
That hits. 17, 20, 22 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
And as I do it, I say, this doesn't have to end like this. I can destroy you easily. Surely we can come to some arrangement. We both work for the same people at the end of the day.
She shouts at you, "Talk to the hands," meaning the 2 guards. She does a disengage and runs like hell. And the rest of the crowd descends upon you.
Okay.
So you have to, well, there's several crits in there, a couple fumbles, but they all
Well,
jump
I'll
on
tr-
you with, those are all grab actions.
Okay. So they're just trying to restrain me.
Yeah, they're just wrestling you to the ground, put you in some manacles, and haul you to the back room.
do I see which way she went?
Yeah, she would have ran back behind the bar just to grab some cover from you
Okay.
while her friends handle the situation.
Okay, so once I'm dragged into the back room, I would cast Dimension Door.
Does that require a somatic component?
Not if I will use a bonus action to recharge my sorcery points for sacrificing a level 4 spell slot, so it's -6 spell points. I get all my my sorcery points back, and subtle spell it, so it doesn't require anything.
Does it still require a material component?
Yeah, but you only have to have it on you. It doesn't. It negates all somatic and verbal components.
But not material. See, they would. You have to have a free hand to be able to,
Grab in your
do
pouch.
the thing with the material, whatever material it is. Sprinkle sand or crush a cricket's leg or something like that.
Let me check what it needs then, because I know
Yeah,
Misty Step is purely verbal. So
Right.
I can still
Go ahead and click it, see if it's got a material component. If it doesn't, you're good.
Yeah.
I can look that up pretty quick.
It's alright. I've got it here somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Beat you to it. Oh, it's only a verbal component.
Oh, there we go. So
Right.
I teleport behind the bar.
Okay.
And can you teleport out of manacles, or would the manacles have come with me?
Huh.
But
They
they're
would
being
come
worn.
with you. They're
Yeah, they
being
would come.
worn. Says you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry.
You can bring along objects. Do you have to bring along objects?
It's a good question. I guess not. It says you can. It doesn't say anything that you is worn or being carried like normal.
I would think that if he's manacled, unless it's chained to something or attached to something, it'd go with it.
I would think so, but normally the spell does say anything you wear or carry goes with you. This one says you can bring along objects.
So he can teleport away naked.
Right,
Right.
If I wanted to.
if you want to.
Oh, please don't.
Just gave Dibble an idea.
So yeah, at this point in time, I would say yeah, you can do it without bringing the manacles with you.
Cool.
Saying that's a ruling I would make every time.
So can I now see Noreen again? I'm at
Yes.
behind the bar.
Yeah, you're standing over her.
Okay, so I ready my daggers and I just say, "There's nothing that you can throw at me that I can't defeat."
She
Surely
says
we could.
clearly.
I say, "This has gone on long enough. Before my companions get here and destroy everything you have spent years building, me and you can come to some sort of agreement."
She says, you leave now, and we'll get along just fine.
I sneer and say, "Surely your scouts must have seen who I entered this city with. I have 2 paladins that could kill your men like fodder. I have wizards that could burn this entire city to the ground. I came here to face you to meet with you by myself to try and talk this out as adults. But if you insist on bringing this to violence, I will destroy you and everything you have built. But that is not what I want."
She smirks and she says, with so much power, what need have you of an orb of devastation?
I say it's purely financial gain. The
She
Zentrum
says,
of
the bidding starts at 1,500. I could see 1,100, given the circumstances.
I subtle spell suggestion again and say, 500 and you have a deal. So that's a DC 16. Wisdom.
Yep, she fails it. She nods and she says, "Fair enough." And just then a bolt fires through a nearby window, slamming into her head, splattering her brains all over you.
Nice.
You look up at a nearby rooftop and see just a snip of cloak disappearing over a nearby rooftop.
Okay. I guess I dimension door onto the rooftop top and give chase.
Okay.
And then I need to take up a few spell points here.
Yeah.
Suggestions, 2nd level, and dimension door again is another 4th level, so that's 3 and 6 is 9 minus 9. Okay.
Okay, before you give chase, or before we go with that thing, let's let some other people play.
Yeah.
Grumdak, what were you doing? Grumdak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
What were you doing in Yarder?
Went to the inn of something.
Inn of the Glowing Gem.
Do they have a bar?
They do. It's pretty common
Okay.
fare. Inn of the Glowing Gem, average explains it. There's a bar, there is a bartender, there are tables, there are beds for rent. Fairly unremarkable joint.
Crumdak will buy a couple rounds for
Okay.
everybody.
Oh, well, you're a very popular Minotaur suddenly.
And then ask around and try to get information. And
You easily find out the information that has made clear already. The Orb of Devastation is being bid upon at the Wink and Kiss Tavern. There's people here at the Inn of the Glowing
knows
Gem.
about it except the guy.
Everyone knows except the guards. Isn't that how it works? And so people will spit on the floor and say the Wink and Kiss is a nasty place full of skullduggery and never-do-wells.
then I guess you just continue to drink and make some friends.
Okay. And Kragan, what were you doing?
Talking to the water baron.
Headed to the Water Baron's Hall. Alright. The Water Baron is Belief Keldorna. It's a weird name. There you go. This is her. There's been some recent issues with her predecessor. Him and his son, the son was actually the predecessor, Water Baron, were both in the pocket of the Zhentarim. So Yarder spent a lot of years with dark dealings, a lot of underhanded scheming, and she is doing what she can to undo all those years of Zhentarim double-crossing.
Okay, I'm gonna let her know that I'm from the Desolate Alliance, that we're after the orb. I believe to be here.
She sighs in somewhat relief, runs a hand through her hair, and she says, "Finally, Destron Alliance. Well, you are a long way from home, but we will gladly welcome any help we can on finding this thing before it brings our city down. I don't suppose you have any ability to handle this city in the clouds situation we have going on and these falling people?"
Well, what do you know about that city in the clouds? You just learned of it on the way here.
She says, "Unfortunately, next to nothing. We have no capabilities of reaching any place above the clouds. There's no mage tower here, and wizards are scant in this far of the Northlands. Perhaps a sorcerer of your power and ability would have some solution."
Well, I can look into it. We'll probably find a way to get up there, but our priority right now is the orb.
She nods
And
and she says yes. A few people plummeting from the sky is no issue compared to the river coming up and claiming Yarder. That would be also my number one goal.
yeah, our description of the people falling from the sky matches the description of cultists we've been killing anyway, so as long as they don't hit anyone, we don't really care about them.
Fair enough, she says, but it is affecting trade.
Yeah, but I don't know. That orb exploding in your city would affect trade more than that.
Very true, she nods. She says, I am willing to give you a purse of 100 gold coins if you can find this orb, and, well, I really don't care what you do with it as long as you take it away from the city. And as far as the cloud situation, I really don't even know what kind of reward to give, because I don't know what threat it poses. I suppose you're right. If they're just cultists plummeting to their deaths, it's not really that big of an issue.
Well, with all the other stuff going on in recent times, we better figure out what it is before it turns out to be something bad.
That is my concern.
Well, would you know anything about where we should start looking for the orb?
Let's see what she does. She says no. Unfortunately, her guards are completely in the dark and have no further information. They've been scouring the city, but people have been fairly tight-lipped about the situation. She does recommend going to the fish yard. It's the market area. It's kind of a bazaar. That would be the most likely place to kind of ask around.
No shady places where shady people meet doing shady things, like
Yes.
selling orbs of destruction.
Well, if you're going to find such a place, word of it would be in the fish yard.
Fair enough. Well, I wanted to ask something else, but now I forgot. This is the old age.
Yes. Okay, so you're looking at 1,000 feet, Leo.
Yeah, in
Cast
the
locate
middle
object.
of the city.
Okay, so yeah, you
like-
pretty well cover the city with 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
All right. And was there anything else
about
there,
enough.
Kragan?
Going around.
Well, yes, but I can't remember what.
Okay.
The old age.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leo, while you're standing in the middle of the city, casting your spell, I'll
wait,
send you a PM on what you found. But you do see, and Lorelei as you come from the pickles, nuts, and foods, and Morella coming the other
I
direction down
remember.
the same street. You guys see Rand appear on a rooftop and go running up and over this wall and into the fish yard, chasing someone.
Huh.
I was just there. What's going on?
Ben,
Yeah, go ahead, Kragan.
I wanted to ask her to tell her gods what we're up to and not to interfere with us if possible, because we don't want to fuck anything up, even though it might happen by accident, and we're gonna fix that then later, but
Okay.
yeah.
Make a
And
persuasion
also-
check. You are a known Harper, and unfortunately, Lord's Alliance people don't care for Harpers because they see them as vigilantes. But go ahead with a persuasion and let's see how well you're representing the Desert Alliance. Okay. She says, do what you can to keep the city safe. She understands issues of collateral damage. Just try to keep it to a minimum. Anything that happens, report it back to me. And she gives you a writ. And she says, show that to any guard who gets involved with your doings, and they will bring you straight to me, and I will discern there what to be done.
Fair enough. And I'll also ask her to have her gods like kind of ready to try and evacuate the city if the orb goes off. So they are prepared, since that might happen for whatever reason.
She nods and she says, that would be very bad for commerce. We do have a living to make here, sir. But I will keep your recommendation in mind.
We're not planning to do that, just in case it happens. If you have more people to build back up what gets destroyed, that's probably going to help future commerce.
She nods. She says, I will take your advice under, I will accept your counsel and think on it. You can tell
Very well.
that she is, while she's not as interim, she is still more interested in commerce than perhaps the health and well-being of the populace.
Well, dead people don't pay taxes.
She says, yes, but they're alive now. She says, tell you what, you do your job and I'll do mine. See that the orb of devastation gets out of the city and that 100 gold is yours.
Very well. We'll take care of it. And I think I'm going to go to the fish market and ask around. Unless Rand falls from a roof on my way there.
Well, that would get everybody except Crumdack and Dibble at the fish yard, where you guys see Rand chasing a dark figure who is leaping through the crowd across rooftops. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed. So you guys are here. Move you to another scene.
And what about the skill?
Leo, give me a second.
Alright.
To do that. Okay. You guys are at number 6, the Wink and Kiss. It's kind of where you're starting out from. Most of you would be on street level. And here's the figure you're chasing, if you can get a good look at her. And Leo. There you go. Okay, now for the chase scene. One more time,
Oh.
give me initiatives and I'll ask each of you, except Leo, he's doing his thing in the middle of the city. You guys on the top part there, give me initiatives, yep. And then we'll see what each of you are doing to catch this person. Or not, you don't have to.
You don't need mine either, do you?
No.
Okay.
Nope, you are posing. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for her. Okay, so you have a DC against her stealth. Lorelei, what are you doing?
Am I near Rand?
You see him leaping across the rooftops chasing this figure. Very quickly they'll drop down across the... Try and talk
Wow, that's a
here.
long distance. 305 feet.
It is, yeah. So you'd be on street level. You'd be more like here. Morella
Wow,
would
that's
be
a long
here.
difference. I mean, that's.
Kragan's coming up this way, and here's Rand, and they're just leaping off the building and into the fish market.
Is that really how far away it is?
Roughly, yeah.
That's-
No, sorry. There's a scale right here. 400 feet is actually 50 feet.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second, I will redo the scale. I was doing the scale
Yeah.
for Leo's detection. So let me change this to, let's see if that's more accurate. Not even close. By another third. Yeah, actually, I think this is about right.
So that's 50.
Pretty close. Yeah, go for that.
So what would 30 feet be?
Well, Baloo goes 120. The trick is she's not just, standing there waiting. As she leaps down and hits the ground level, she rushes into the bazaar, and there's a press of bodies here. It's a lot of people hawking goods, and so she kind of stealthily tries to blend into the crowd. So I've rolled a stealth for her. And so part of the challenge is finding her, and then the other part is catching her.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have Blue run up to find her.
Okay. Roll
So-
perception then if you're looking for her. It's not really full-on combat, it's more of an abstraction. You do not see her. Lost in the crowd.
Then I will. This 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna dispel magic just in case it's something that.
Upon what? Creature, object, or magic effect?
Well, upon the creature I first saw when she disappeared. Well, I guess I can't
Okay.
then, huh?
Yeah, you lost track of her. You saw her land on a light on the ground and immediately disappear into the crowd.
Well, sucky balls. I'm gonna eat my pickles and cast haste on myself.
There you go.
And I'm just gonna munch on my pickles, I guess.
It only targets you, so Baloo is also hasted. So his speed's doubled. That's good. Morella, what are you doing? Like I said, this is more of an abstraction. You don't have to like stick to move actions and attack actions and stuff.
Okay, well, I'm going to dimension door on top of this rooftop over here.
Okay. I'll give you advantage on your perception. Having a vantage point up high. Just like
All right.
Assassin's Creed. You're way up there. Looks like that's a 2 or 3 story building there. Do not. Nope, with advantage you do.
17.
Yes. You spotted her. She's weaving very cautiously through the crowd, trying hard to blend in.
All right, I will prepare to strike for next turn.
Okay. Kragan, what are you doing?
So I saw her jump off the roof.
You see someone leap off of a roof, and then you see Rand close behind, just on the ledge of the roof across the way. And then, like I said, it's a pretty good distance. I'd say it's about 100 feet out, over the tops of all the tents.
So I'm gonna move in that direction.
Crumdack, Leo, and Dibble, I'm going to put you guys up there just so you can at least see what's going on. Hate to exclude you. Okay.
And then I'm gonna look for her.
Okay, perception check. Okay. You see her pushing her way through the crowd, and she's going on kind of a route like so. She's going to be passing in front of you on her next, I'd say her next turn, but you're on an intercept course with her. If you go this way, you will catch her about here.
Or I just cast Hold Monster.
Hold monster, you need hold person. Hold monster doesn't
When
work
it says
on
creature,
Does
doesn't
it?
it say creature?
I don't know. Go ahead and click it. Let's see. I have just always
Um,
assumed hold person works on people and hold monster doesn't.
Yeah,
Close
that's why I've
creature.
still got. That's why I've gotten both. I assume
Yeah.
that as well.
Hold monster works on everything.
Okay, I'll be
Well, he's high
retraining whole
level.
monster, whole
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, it says. A creature. Only thing it doesn't affect is undead. Okay.
Undead aren't affected, but oh wow, good to know.
All right. She gets to right here, and Kragan freezes her in place.
I'm gonna, I don't know, yell out to the others. And point in the direction where she's at so they can move to her and restrain her or whatever they want with her.
All right.
Since I don't really know why they're charging after her.
Just being there to help. Okay, Rand, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm giving chase. When I see her freeze in front of me, I quick cast Detect Thoughts on her and shout out, "The orb, where is it?"
Okay. Do you have a click for that?
I do. 2 secs. Detect thought. I need to put these in some sort of order, man. They're just everywhere. Detect.
Yeah, if you put a number, they do, you can't order them. Well, you can put a letter to alphabetically order them, but you can order them however you want. I can get it pretty quick.
Yeah, I can't find it. I don't think I might put that one in.
I always keep the sheet open for the forum for the spells. Okay, verbal somatic material. The range is self. That's interesting.
Self.
One creature within 30 feet of you. Yep. You initially learn the surface thoughts. What is most front mind in that moment? The surface thought is escape. As an action,
When
you can
I-
shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper.
When I shout out a question though, would that not bring the thoughts to the surface? Like
It
when
would.
she hears me shout.
Yeah, and so that's where it goes on to say as an action on your next turn. But at that point, we're out of turn order because you've pretty much, you know, Morella's got her sighted in, and Lorelei would catch up pretty quick. So we can go out of initiative there. Unless she breaks free on her next round. Nope. So she remains held for one more round, and that's all you guys really need to get a hold of her. When you said, where is the orb? Rand, you get an image. Look from outside of a mausoleum. You see heavy stone doors open, revealing a dark staircase leading down into a tomb, and you see yourself zooming down into that tomb.
Okay. And then, having seen that, I kill her. If I can.
Okay.
So, just make an attack.
Yeah.
So, booming blade with my enchanted weapon.
All you have to do is hit. It is an auto crit, as we talked about. Nope.
Oh, oh,
Rand
do I
apparently
have
is
it
a
in
little. Yeah, you have advantage, so it's a crit and a crit.
mind? Yeah.
Lorelei, are you helping him kill this person, or are you holding back?
I'm eating a pickle.
Okay.
I
what about-
didn't know if he wanted it killed or.
Well, you see him
I
go
don't
to
know
stab
why
at one.
it's being killed.
That's
So
fine.
I'll probably run up there and find out what's going on and ask him, why are you killing her? What did she do?
Sure. And what about Morella?
Hey, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna dimension door right next to Rand and our captive,
That's
just to
awesome.
see what's going on.
Pure laziness is awesome.
Can I follow?
And what about Kragan?
I'm gonna walk up and ask Rand what the fuck's going on.
Okay. All of you guys walk up, see Rand stabbing this woman in the back. As the blood splatters out, some of the common people there in the market area begin getting freaked out, seeing a murder in plain sight. And they all start screaming and running away, and they're shouting, "Murderer, murderer!" And some of the men whip out clubs and belaying pins and start menacing Rand, saying, "Hey, stop that! What are you doing?" And Leo, that's when you show up.
Holy shit. I go in like, guys, I found the. What the fuck? Rand, what are you doing?
I just keep shouting, she's a murderer, she killed my friend, kill her.
Well, no, we turn over to the god.
I say, shut the fuck up, old man.
All right, Rand, what do you do? Keep stabbing?
Yeah,
Dun,
keep
dun,
stabbing.
dun.
All right.
Can I restrain him?
Yeah, you can try and stop Rand if you want.
I'm gonna do this,
Oh,
and I'm gonna heighten that spell.
Who are you
Is that
casting
the
it
one?
on?
On Rand.
Yeah, okay. Rand, make a wisdom save.
Oh, you're
What about a
fucked.
strength save?
Rand makes the save and is not held, even with disadvantage.
Wow.
What about my
Oh.
grab?
Grab won't stop him from stabbing her, so he stabs her one more time.
Well, I'm trying to grab
15.
and push him away.
Well,
Like shoving.
Like hold him from the
Sure.
back.
I was just doing some math there. Okay, Rand stabs her once in the back, stabs her a second time in the back. She
Still
does
auto
break
crit,
free.
but she's-
Yeah, those are all auto crits, yes. She was a badass. If she weren't held, she would have put up a pretty good fight. But that does break her hold monster. And so she will, when Leo goes to grab Rand, she will then try to make another break for it.
But that ends on the end of her turn. So we all will get to go before her.
Right? That's why I was asking. I have asked you guys a few times, what is it you are doing while all this goes on? Everybody was focused on Rand, so she breaks. You guys can make opportunity attacks if you want.
Yeah.
Can I make it non-lethal to stop her?
Yes. If it's with a weapon.
Yeah, this non-lethal.
I mean, but
Okay.
uh,
Lorelei
I
gave her a
hit her.
chop.
I hit her again and she takes the thunder damage from running.
Right. Okay. And the thunder damage puts her down. You hear a low thud that impacts her, and she drops.
Well,
I'm gonna
Francis
take her body and throw it
Red.
over Baloo with me, and tell everybody in the neighborhood nothing to see here. We've taken care of the what's the word I'm looking for? The threat, and you guys go about your business. So I'll take her and put her on Baloo and walk away.
You see some hard-faced men with clubs and belaying pins, and they're shouting, "You can't just murder people in the street. This isn't right. You're not going anywhere. Someone call the guard."
You call the guards. Be my guest.
who was
It's on
that?
me.
Rand?
Baloo's got haste, so do I, and we're gonna bail.
what kind of paladin are you?
Oh, shit, like,
I'm gonna cover this murder.
I'm gonna go this way and here and hide into here, touch her for 1 hit point, dump her, and then Misty step up onto the thing, and they could find her. If you guys want to go after her and kill her again, go right ahead.
Oh, I will.
So she's right there.
Okay. Okay. So Lorelei being hasted does all those things pretty quick. The rest of you are still
you
wrestling
might
with
have
Rand.
wanted to heal
I'm DD.
in front of the others.
Yeah,
That's
probably,
it.
but yeah.
I didn't catch that. What did he say?
Heal her before I leave, and then take her to a safe place.
Hey Ben, I'm sorry to
Okay.
interrupt. Am I here or?
No, you're
Am I
still
still-
posing for your painting. I just wanted you to be able to see what was
Okay.
going on.
Oh, that's cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. And
So
so
they get my
Morella,
good side.
did you cast a dimension door and exit
Yep.
again? Okay.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yep, Morella's
I have
gone.
no idea what's going on.
And the guards show up. You've got this guy leading. He's a knight. And he's got 3 guards with him. This guy, and this guy. And he says, "Everybody hold. Stay your weapons. What goes on here?"
As soon as I see them, I dimension door up onto the rooftop up here and lay low lay flat on the rooftop so that I can't be seen from street level.
Okay. They point and say, "You, old man, and you, knight. A dark day when it comes to this. But come with us. We've got questions."
Of course,
I look at
and I can
Leo.
also answer myself.
I look at Leo, shake my head, and say, "Fucking Rand."
You know, you guys love to hate him.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't take too much quick talking. Leo's got a reputation. Kragen's got a writ. They weren't directly involved. There were witnesses who saw Kragen and Leo.
Well, I
that-
was trying to restrain him.
Yep, tried to stop the murderer. So they would question you guys about the murderer being Rand and what all was happening there. What do you say, Leo?
He was part of the alliance, but it seems he has gone rogue.
I was always a little.
I don't know what happens to him.
All right. And Kragen, what do you say?
I suggest we ask the victim what the hell was going on, because I don't know.
They seem flabbergasted. They did not see a victim. The witnesses are there to back you guys up. They say, yeah, Rand stabbed somebody in the street, who seemed to have killed her, and then some woman riding a bear took her and ran away. And of course, they just dismissed that as silliness.
That actually happened.
What's from an old man?
Yeah.
I was
They- oh,
7'6".
They say, okay,
Old man.
Grandpa, calm down. Do you have any children? Is there anybody who could take you in? Is there someplace we can take you?
Hands
mean-
start to glow.
I'm gonna show them the writ again and look at them like, really? I mean, I got this writ. It's kind of,
Okay, Grandpa, where'd you find that?
shit.
Make your persuasion check, Kragen. Let's let the dice help you out here. Okay. So they listen to you, and they seem confused whether they should be looking for this person who did the stabbing or the person who was stabbed.
Well, I guess a woman riding a bear would be easier to find. Or like a bleeding person lying around than hiding.
This is true. He immediately sends out an APB for woman on bear. And it doesn't take long. Lorelai.
Oh,
She's sitting on a roof right there. and I'm
Before-
pointing. There.
Well,
Picture
this
it.
is time passed. Sorry, yeah, time passed. They took you guys back to the barracks, and so Lorelai, you are approached by some guards. They're very cautious, but they say, "Ma'am, we need you to come with us.
Sure.
Answer some
While that's
questions."
While that's going on, could I have hurled a dagger down to finish her off from the roof? I'm within range.
I mean,
Well,
weren't
this is
there
like-
people around.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and Lorelai did put
So they
her,
could have
stow her in
seen
a hidden
Lorelai
place.
drop her off.
Okay,
Wouldn't
yeah,
the
cool.
people have told them that the woman dropped the victim over there? I mean,
No, because, and here's why. Lorelai's very fast. She found a hidden place to stow the body, gave it 1 hit point, which woke the woman up immediately, the woman who's been stabbed. And she very quickly melted back into the crowd as quick as she could. And then the guards showed up, and Rand teleported, and Morella teleported, and so
She'd be
we're
gone.
now back on the bottom map. And going from...
Yeah, I'll talk to the guards.
You could have just.
There's no body.
Oh god.
Well, I healed her. She's all back to normal.
still-
She's gone now.
But why did you run away?
Yeah,
I took her out of the situation, and I healed her.
So they
I
want to
didn't run
know...
away. I jumped up onto the roof so you could see me.
Why didn't you just heal her right there and not run away?
Well, I didn't know who else was going to attack her.
So the
Wait,
guards
why are
want
you
to know...
guys interrogating me? I'm on your side. I thought the guards were interrogating
Yeah, the
me.
guards seem somewhat taken aback. They'll just watch.
This okay?
Doing our job.
I'm not Rand. I actually healed her.
They say, okay, where can we
didn't
find your
see
friend
it.
now?
She's not my friend.
Yeah, okay. How are you involved here?
I saw that somebody was getting attacked, and when I saw an opportunity, I grabbed her, healed her, and sent her on her way. I am a paladin. I heal people.
Make your persuasion check.
Of you. They would know that I'm a healer.
Yes, but you have PTSD.
But look at that.
And you've,
I still got
yep,
13.
still got 13. But you've met your dad. When it's kicking in and he's getting frustrated and flustered.
Well, I'm getting interrogated not by my own party, but also
See?
us too.
And now you're all mad.
Happening.
So I say, okay, calm down, ma'am. Nobody's under arrest here. We
I'm
just have
pregnant.
some
I
questions.
want a pickle.
Okay.
I grab some more pickles out of my bag and fondle my nuts in between my fingers, and I'm like, run around a bear, you think you're weird. Go on and help somebody, and they think that you're killing them for some reason. Ugh.
So they want to know from you, what do you know of the murderer? Is he a friend of yours?
I didn't see a murderer.
But yet you saw a victim.
I saw a victim that was bleeding.
Oh. So you're just a helpful person,
I'm a paladin.
healing the people who are wounded.
Do
Okay.
you need healing? Are you injured? Do you have an infection? Shall you pull your pants down and show me what your infection is? Crunch, crunch, crunch on my pickle.
I thought you were going to say nuts.
No, I'm fondling the nuts. I'm eating the pickle.
Where are you?
All right. So yeah, Kragan, Leo, and Lorelei are released. They say, keep your nose clean. We don't want to hear any more trouble. And you guys are released from the barracks. During that time, Morella, what were you doing?
I was probably just gonna head to the inn and lay low until maybe nightfall.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll see my friends again.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Morella lays low. And Rand, what were you doing?
I would probably hug the shadows, the rooftops, make it to the Winter Winds clothing store, try and change my appearance with a new set of clothes, and then investigate perception to try and discover the crypt tomb that I saw in the vision from her thoughts.
You didn't see any there in the fish yard as you walked around.
No, once I'd changed my appearance.
Okay.
Give it
So you
broader
take a walk
sweep
around
of the
town?
city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't take long to find the graveyard. It's right up
Yep.
here. Pretty easy to find.
People, it's in the fucking graveyard.
Lorelei, as you come out of the barracks, there's a group of humans and halflings all wearing the holy symbols of Timora. They have confetti and they throw it at you, and rice and they throw it at you. And they have bibs and baby clothes and rattlers, and they congratulate you, and they all want to rub your belly, and it's a baby shower.
Let them rub my belly, and I'm just gonna sit there and make them feed me nuts and pickles. And say, do you have any other food? This is getting old. I
Yep.
want sweets, chocolates. I want fish. I want sardines and chocolate.
All right, they
Been a
take
lot
you.
on this, by the way.
Yeah, they take you off Baloo and they put you on a palanquin and take you to the Happy Hall of Fortuitous Happenings. And there you've got a fine view of Dibble mounted on Turducken, shirtless, in his heroic pose. And you can sit back and be fed grapes and dates and
No, I want chocolate and
chocolates
sardines.
and sardines, yes.
Yeah.
And it's a baby shower for you.
Woo!
Hey, Kragan, can you hear me out? Someone.
I'm totally. Yeah, I'm here. Tell me things, please.
The orb is in the fucking graveyard. We need
Okay,
to go
let's go
there.
find it.
Fast.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's.
no one knows it's in the
anyone's
graveyard
around.
other than
I
me.
don't know where anyone is.
I do.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah, I know where. I know where the other guys went. Now, Lorelei fucking ran off. I don't even know.
I got stolen.
Can we just?
You
Can
guys,
Damn it.
they would have saw the procession, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Tinker.
Oh yeah, it's a big procession. They love me. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
This is fuck. Lorelai, we have important things to do.
Well, you accused me of killing. Bye bye now.
No, what? Whoever did? Oh God! Can we just conscript these guards to work for us right now? Because I don't think we have anyone helping us, Neo.
Yeah, you got
have
somebody
any
at
way
the
to
end over
contact
here. You got
everyone?
2 down at the temple.
Yep. Half the team is somebody's posing, somebody's having a baby shower, somebody's laying low at the end, and well, the rest of you are going to have your paths cross here in a minute. Oh, Crumdeck's at the end too.
End. Yeah, that's right.
We
Okay,
didn't see him go there, right?
I want to try to get everyone
Yeah.
Not
together.
very gonna
That's interesting.
from deck.
Because
I'm
Bill
gonna
has
pull
no
out
idea what
this-
happened.
I'm gonna pull out the little statue thing that turns into a raven and have it fly around and tell everyone to get the fuck to the graveyard.
Oh, thank God! This thing is useful.
That thing finally got some use. Now it's a question of if they'll listen to it. All right, a little silver raven lands in the end of the glowing gem, or shining gem, what's it called? Glowing gem. And squawks out to Morella and Crumdack, "Come to the graveyard!" And then flaps out to the happy hall of fortuitous happenings, lands on Dibble's shoulder and squawks it out to him and Lorelei.
We'll squawk it out.
"Come to the graveyard! Find the orb!"
Oh, Devil kind of like, oh man, party was just getting going.
I know.
Like, all right. Well, duty calls. I says, well, I paid enough. You guys better be here when we get back.
Okay,
I was
please
like, come
don't
on.
stop the party. Keep it going. We'll be right back.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right.
party all night long
Kick
because
some
I want
ass.
more gifts.
Spent 500 gold at this party. This party's gonna last all week
Put
long.
that chocolate on
All
the
right.
fridge. Oh, by the way, Dibble, you're looking mighty fine.
Dibble will forever go with no shirt at this point.
Awesome. Maybe Lorelai will too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. That was 500 gold you put on it. Yeah, there's a whole party going. You got flutists and flowers, and there's a full orchestra playing, and you got the whole shebang.
Sweet.
We did see Crumdeck go to the inn, right? When we got here.
See who? Crumdeck? Oh.
Yeah, go to the glowing inn.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Crumdeck
I'm with Dan.
Crumdeck decides to stay at the end and keep drinking. He doesn't care.
I'll go there and make him come.
What I mean is Dana has to go, so Crumdeck declines.
Oh.
Have a good evening, guys.
Yeah,
Bye,
you too.
Dana.
Take it easy, Dynamite.
Bye.
Good
It was
night.
fun.
Okay, let me get the next scene set up. The overgrown cemetery sprawls beneath the eastern wall of the city. Gnarled trees and crumbling mausoleums break line of sight all around. Does it take long for you guys to all meet up at the same place at the same time? You guys find Rand picking the lock of the mausoleum door.
Friend, what the fuck?
What are you on about?
What was that?
What was
The
what?
market.
I was never at the market.
You were at the
Fucking
market?
kidding.
No.
Oh. Well, someone looked like you there.
Hey,
Can I just
disguise
take
self,
it
it's a
with
simple spell.
I see. Well, where's you?
I was drunk in a tavern. One of my contacts told me that this is where the orb, that the orb has already left the city, but the cultists were set up base down here. I just thought I'd come and investigate before bothering you guys with it.
Oh,
Cultists.
well, you should have
Cultists.
called us.
Oh, I didn't want to bother you. You all seem busy. I'd have come and got you once I knew what was going on down there.
So
I
the
see.
guy in the square just randomly decided to look like you while killing some other random person.
Hey, who doesn't want to look like this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want your wiener. Just saying.
I like pickles too.
Miles. Says, well, you picked a heck of a time to find some crap for us to get into. So let's hurry up and get this over with. We got some partying to do.
Maybe need some chocolate, sardines.
Double smoking a cigar.
Are you still shirtless or?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What
I run
is
my
that?
fingers through his little tiny patch of hair between his cheek, his chest. Yeah.
All three of them.
Yep. Sexy.
So what's up with that? Whoa.
And then he
Yep.
suddenly breaks into a rape dance. Awesome. Oh, wow. All right. Doesn't take much for Rand to pop the mausoleum doors open. And you guys can move freely.
I cast a long strider on myself.
How long does haste last?
It's 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
1 minute, I think.
Yeah, it has expired.
Well, I'll cast it again.
Cast it now. Okay.
Do I still have locate object on?
How long does that
10
last?
minutes. 10
No.
minutes.
No, it's been well past 10 minutes. You had some questioning and all that happened.
Ah,
Can I ride with you?
damn you people.
Can I make a perception check?
Can you think
Check
where we're
there
at?
are traps out in front of us.
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Thank you.
Huh?
Rand, it looks like there is a glyph of warding in this entryway right here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So I will
Go
cast
and
dispel,
light.
dispel magic on it.
Okay.
How many spell is that? Second level, so it's 3,
The spell is 3rd level, so 5.
5. There we go.
Is there anything here?
This looks like an old tomb. It looks like parts have caved in, and there's a little bit of debris from the cave-in. It's a pretty rough place overall. Not often used. Bad disrepair.
Can I make a perception check, see if I hear anything?
Yes. Nice. With crit, Rand, you hear the sound of voices from the west.
From the west. Okay.
Very low tones.
I keep it to myself for the time being.
Okay.
But just put a finger to my lips to try and encourage the 2 armor-clad paladins to shut the fuck up.
Alright, I seeing him classes, kind of give the shush sign. I will cast Pass Without Trace to aid in that endeavor.
Okay.
Do you want a stealth check from me?
Yeah. And everybody has plus 10 stealth. If you're within 30 feet of Dibble.
I hope that will work.
Better.
I don't
I
need it.
mean, you don't.
I'm a ghost.
Should I even try to roll stuff?
Get plus 10.
If you're being quiet, if you're not, you don't have to.
Well, let's try. If you try.
West,
Ooh!
can I make another perception
What?
check, see if I can hear them voices again? Because I went to the west and they weren't there.
Yes. And everybody's being very quiet. Travels pass without trace, Sara. You've lost them, Rand. You don't hear them anymore.
Okay,
Can I
inspect
do
this?
divine sense?
Yes?
Can I inspect this altar?
Yep. That's a sarcophagus. Looks like maybe someone of some importance was interred there. Leo, you do not detect any fiends, celestials, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Okay, good.
Is there any signs that it's been moved or interfered with recently?
Make an investigate check. It's intelligence.
Yeah. Hang on, let me check. I don't think I've got it. I've got like... Oh, I have got it. I have like 10 skills, so it's pretty hard to keep track. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious there are grind marks where crowbars have lifted this lid quite a few times.
Okay, I take out a crowbar and pop the lid.
Okay. You see a skeleton that has been badly disturbed and picked clean of all goods.
Yeah. Can I investigate to see whether there's a false bottom to the tomb or anything like the sarcophagus or anything?
Yeah, roll it. You find no false bottom.
Okay.
And you can see that the way the skeleton's been shoved aside, you're not the first one who has checked for a false bottom. Talk about a badly disturbed corpse.
I ask Rand what he's looking for.
Dibble goes over to the badly disturbed corpse and tries to adjust it a little better and says a little prayer over it. Sorry for our disturbing you.
It's nice. Okay.
Did Kragan ask me what I was looking for?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, cultists. My source informed me there was a cult down here. I'm sure I heard voices a moment ago, coming from this direction. Is there any signs in the dust or anything other than what we've just tramped through that lead into any blank walls that looks a bit mysterious?
Make a perception check. Or survival if you're tracking. Perception's fine. You see that just your tracks and Dibble's tracks are the only ones that really approach the sarcophagus. The dust has settled in pretty thick since then. But backtracking through here, pretty much everyone has been through this hallway, and so you don't see, it's hard to really make out much through here, since so many people have been through recently. Now there you see only, there's about 4 sets of tracks that go to this crumbled up wall here.
Okay. Can I investigate the crumbled up wall, see if there's anything unusual about it?
Yep, roll investigate, it's intelligence. Yep, that wall, the mortar between the bricks, there is no mortar between the bricks. You could easily just push the bricks aside. And as you find out, they are actually on a hinge. There is a door there.
Okay, I turn back round, give the finger to the lips motion again, and have I got push the door open, hoping it doesn't squeal?
It does not.
Passageway looks rather small. So I kind of look at Turducken
Yep.
and I look at the passageway. And
Turducken fixes you with one eye and ruffles his feathers.
Can Justice and Baloo fit in? Oh, no.
Yes, they can.
Can I perception check for any more glyphs or traps? I
Yep.
put my arm out to sort of stop Kragan before he goes too far.
Looks clear.
Okay.
And everybody give me stealth checks up to there. Especially
Another
Rand.
one?
Now it matters.
Oh, and now I suck.
Oof.
Does he have to roll to squeeze through that space?
I think I
Oh,
just bumped my head
Justice
on the
and-
ceiling.
And Balloon, now they'll squeeze through there. They're narrow. So Rand is good. Morella is good. Leo is not within 10 feet of Dibble. Clanks and clatters and scrapes his plate armor against the walls.
I thought it was 30 feet, but
It is, but Dibble's way back there.
oh.
Oh,
And Lorelei is good, and Kragan, I guess, grumbles into his beard as Walker scrapes
his
against the
head.
floor. Bumps his
I'm
head,
not
yeah.
used to my new size, yeah.
You're taller than you expected. So that alerts people, but Rand, you have a surprise round as you come around the corner before anyone was ready for you.
Okay, so I quick cast greater invisibility on myself.
Okay, that's fine. They didn't see you. Well, that's when it's got a delay again.
yeah. Just tonight.
And then I'll just duck around here out of the way.
There it goes.
Well, he would have been partially visible if someone's looking right at that place.
Oh, I guess I gotta roll initiative.
Sorry.
Oof.
Yeah,
So I don't know-
unfortunately, Rand, you are still visible because you were. Well, no, he made a good stealth check, ducked around the corner from the light of the lantern, and is now invisible. Made a pretty good stealth check, so he's good.
So I saw him go to the right.
Yes.
I need an initiative.
Okay.
No, no one would have seen. Oh yeah, you would have done because it was in the light of the lantern. Sorry.
Yep.
Hang on, I need to add to that again. That's 18.
You hear a raspy kind of voice saying, "Did you hear that?" echoing from some distance off. And then Rand, what do you do?
Oops.
Okay, so I will move 40 feet to there. Is there any way for me to squeeze past those two people without? They'll see me pass through the light, but then I'll disappear again if they're looking this way.
They are looking that way. They will see you pass through the light. There isn't a way to pass this guy
What?
without
Damn.
brushing them, probably. It'd be very tricky. Take a pretty good stealth check if you wanted to get past him.
Yeah.
We saw
Okay,
Rand
that's-
moving there, right?
Yeah, you guys would
I'll
see
give it-
Rand passing right through here.
I'll give that stealth check a go. There's got to be some reason for expertise on that.
Yep.
Do I? Oh, I also have advantage from my silent boots, my elven boots,
Okay.
and I'm invisible, so
Right.
that helps. And I rolled a 30.
Yeah. So these two guys see you, of course, as you go past this point here. And they both have heavy crossbows, which they bring up to bear, and then you go invisible again, and they shout, "Intruders, Gull, get ready!"
And that one, I will dash actually. Dash to move to there. Perception check up the corridor.
Okay.
Oh. I'm
There's
just gonna have to wing
something
it.
strange lurking in the shadows up there, and you're not sure what it is, because it's not a shape you are accustomed to seeing.
Oh, okay. And then I will scoot around to there. That'll be my second 50-foot movement. I'll end my turn.
Okay, Kragan.
So, is there any light coming from any direction, like up or down?
Let me check something. Yes. Glad you asked, because it's a good point. There.
Okay. Would it be I can interact with the environment to close the lantern
It is, yes.
shutter?
Yes, to shutter it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's an action.
Is it an
Well,
action?
then I'm not
Okay.
going to do that. Well, I
You're
don't
not-
know. I can't look it up right now as well.
Okay.
Unless it's in the handouts.
Don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it is an action, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Equipment. Where are you? There we are. Lantern, hooded. As an action, you can lower the hood. It is an action.
Yeah, well, fuck that. I'm gonna. That guy. Oops. Gonna move over there and cast Crown of Madness as a twin spell on these two guys.
Okay.
Clicky.
The one on the left fails. The one on the right fails. Okay.
What's that
I'm done.
noise?
Rand?
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
What was I doing? Was I guilty?
Oh, could be Dibble. He's at work. It's background noise.
It was
sorry.
here. I don't know.
No?
No, I thought it was here.
It's what we're gonna put on our tombstone. Did you hear that?
Shh.
5 times a night. Did you hear that?
Shh. You know it's true.
Yeah. Okay. Madness glows in their eyes as jagged crowns of iron appear above their heads. So I guess that's it for Kragan.
Yes.
Okay, Morella.
Okay. Let's I'm gonna dash. And I'll end. Actually, no. I'm going to quicken a greater invisibility on myself. And make that a bonus action so I can still dash. And then I'll end.
Okay. So now you are invisible as well. Alright, and this guy says to this guy, get ready. And this guy casts a spell. He invokes the name Tiamat and casts Spirit Guardians.
Ah, shit.
Third level's 5 spell points. Enters the area or starts his turn there. Okay. And that is a 15-foot aura of swirling draconic spirit images. And that's concentration. Okay, that's what he casts.
Yeah.
Leo.
Alright, let's move. So these are can hit us
No,
through the
it
wall?
doesn't go through walls. No.
Alright. Okay, so here, Nope. Alright, so I guess I wouldn't know. I'll go here and smack the first guy. The closest one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, hit. 13, hit for 11 is 24. Hit for 13 more. Okay. Beat the crap out of that guy.
And I guess that's it.
Dibble.
Well, let's see here. What I do with big old Baloo in the way there. So, I know it's not high enough for me to fly in there.
No, Turducken actually doesn't want to go through that doorway right there. He's shying from it.
Yeah. Okay, I know, buddy. But we gotta get in here. So, I will try and, what do I want to do here? Not really a whole lot to do. Other than... Shoot, there's really not a whole lot I can do. You know what? I will ready in action then.
Sure.
Basically kind of waiting.
Okay. These two guys turn and they shout intruder at each other and begin hacking away at each other with their weapons. Miss. Hit. Oh, they had heavy crossbows out. So they drop the heavy crossbow, whip out a long sword, and hack at each other. Miss. And miss. Okay. Lorelei.
Okay. Duncan, we need you to come through. Follow Mama. Whoops, I'm taking Duncan by accident.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, no, that's kind of close.
Trying to squeeze by these guys.
You don't see Morella. She's invisible. And you can just walk past Kragan. There's enough room.
The lantern is on, isn't it?
Oh, it's true. Morella is visible because the lantern of revealing is right there. So you knock Morella out of the way and then keep going.
Well, Leo's at my way now.
Well, you and Baloo are hasted, so you could probably just
Jump over him.
blast through him. He's just difficult terrain if you want to shove past.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
Okay.
Kapow.
That hits.
I'm gonna use whoops, that's not what I wanted. The fuck. Where is it? Smite.
Okay.
There's one smite.
Has been smitten.
Yes, he has.
Some good damage.
3. And then I'm gonna hit him again. Smack in the face.
Oh, another hit.
Another smite.
Another smite. That does kill him. 2 heavy smacks with a sword, flashing with radiant light.
And then I'm gonna hit this guy with my 3rd attack.
Alright. Another hit.
And I'm gonna smite him. Oh, why did I keep hitting that fucking button?
You don't need to. You only had 2 left. Your smite will kill him.
Oh, my smite will?
Yep. So there you
Okay.
go. You did have to smite him. Leo, do you have the extra D8 on your smite for level 11 or so?
Improved smite.
Yeah. Okay, just make sure you
Yeah.
got that.
And
Yep.
then,
So Lorelei blasts past Leo, her sword glowing in fury, and she hacks the 2 guys to bits.
nummy, nummy, nummy. Come on, Duncan. I believe I'm done.
Turducken's head twitches in a no motion, and his neck feathers ruffle up. Spreads his wings and still shies from the narrow passageway.
Turducken, come on,
That's
buddy.
your kid.
Rand, you've got a
I
good look at
know.
this guy now, by the way.
Yep.
He is very tall, 8 feet tall. You can't really see it in the picture very well, but he is a fishman. He's got fins for ears, and he has 4 arms.
Okay.
2 of them have short swords. 2 of them have light crossbow that can be loaded. Just the one light crossbow. He is ready. He will use that to sneak forward, hearing the sounds of battle. To about here. I think you can see. Yep, you can see Lorelei from there. We'll roll stealth.
Dang it.
And Lorelei's passive. Yep, he made the stealth check, so he sneaks forward, and he is going to attempt an assassinate on Lorelei. With a light crossbow.
Thank you.
Plunk. Nope, even with
That's
advantage. Plinks off her armor.
You damn right, because I got haste +2 on top of all that. Bastards.
Oh, can he do that? Nope. And then he will use his move to run like hell. Rand.
Did he get in range where I could attack?
No, he shot at you. What you saw, you didn't actually see anything, but an arrow, a crossbow bolt, plinked off of your armor from the west,
Okay.
and then nothing was there when you looked that way.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so am I taking damage for being in this aura?
You are. It's difficult terrain, and you have to make a wisdom save. You pass the save, so you take 9 radiant damage, 9 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And a con save for my invisibility
That's right.
with advantage from Warcaster.
Okay. All right. You maintain it.
Okay, so I will sneak, into this little gap here, conveniently out of his aura. And are both their eyes fixed this way?
Yeah, they're both looking south. They never detected you.
Okay, so I will try and I'll inspect the chest to see if it's trapped.
Okay.
Is that investigate
That's
perception?
investigate. I think that's investigate. You should know what you're looking for. It's not just a perception.
Yeah.
It is trapped.
Manually or magically?
Both.
Okay, so as my action, I cast Dispel Magic, but I use 2 sorcery points for subtle spell, so it makes no sound.
Sure.
Dispelling the magic, and that's me out of actions. So,
It no longer glows with the magical trap, but you know there's a needle trap there with the on the lock itself. If you're gonna mess with it too much.
cool.
You do see that this guy had a key in hand as he was approaching the chest. He quickly stowed the key and moved forward with the crossbow. Kragan.
Cool.
Damn you, Joe.
I'm gonna move down here and hop onto Leo's lion. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that and ready in action.
Okay. Morella.
All right. Let me try to avoid that lantern this time. Bodies.
Can you guys? I thought I had the aura visible on that lantern.
No, it
Oh.
wasn't.
Okay.
My mistake.
Yeah, I'll just chill up here. Already.
So you guys are familiar enough with the lantern by now that you would know that's Reach. I've set that on the main street too, so it'll always be that way.
Already, and then I'll end.
Very good. All right. This guy shouts, "Who approaches the hand of Yarder? Speak before you are smited." And he's going to go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon and then Ready. Does anybody know what Tiamat's weapon of choice is?
What's up?
Tiamat? Evil
Uh,
dragon goddess of greed.
Yeah.
I don't imagine she has a weapon. She's a dragon. You could summon a dragon.
A dragon. We will make it a curved sword. Whoops. I'll make it big enough to actually click on. And it appears here. And he is going to ready as his action. And that's what he does. Leo.
Well, I will be jumping in. Here, first, let's see what I'm looking at. Well, nothing yet, I guess. I go here.
And now you
I
see
guess
the
I'll
source.
click ready.
Yeah, he will do his ready, and you have just touched the aura.
I guess
So,
I did.
let's do the, he'll do his ready, which is a Sacred Flame. That's his only cantrip. And
Alright.
then the aura on, this is one of those things where you're just on the front touch. So I would say you were probably affected and Justice, but maybe not, Kragan.
It's okay, I'll move in, but...
Yeah, I figured you were
Kragan-
going to move all the way in. Kragan, you can do an attack, or you can dismount with your ready, but you can't do both. Leo, go ahead and make your deck save.
So I need to make 2 of them, right?
Nope, just the one. This is just for the Sacred Flame as ready to action.
And what about the aura?
We'll handle that in a second.
Oh, okay.
One at a time. I don't
Well, no.
multitask well. 7 Radiant. Necrotic. Sorry. Oh, it is Radiant. Sacred Flame is always Radiant. That's interesting.
Oh.
7 Radiant. And then the Wisdom save for the Spirit Guardians.
+5 and +4, I think I make
definitely made it. So 6 Necrotic. Half damage. Kragan, do you fall off the back of the mount, or are you going on in?
Going to shoot a chromatic orb at him.
Okay, so you're going in with him.
As we
Okay,
Yep.
so hold that thought for a moment. Leo, make your wisdom save for Justice, as he's also going into
okay.
the aura.
Yep.
It's 3d8. Okay, he makes the save easily. So half is 8, and then Kragan wisdom save.
don't I get to shoot first?
Sure.
Tides of Chaos, because I can.
Oh, he wants to display it, I see.
Does hit.
Smart old man.
Con save, he makes the save. Make your wisdom save.
How's I'm gonna do that?
Oh,
Okay, let's see who all you can see. You can see Lorelei, Baloo, Leo, Justice, Unferth, and Rand. You can't see Rand,
Nope.
the lantern.
so it's 5. Roll 1d5.
The lantern is active.
Yep,
Yeah, but
Rand
I'm
is outside of it.
Aura.
Yep. Rand's
Oh, yeah.
Fuck your lantern.
fine. Baloo has become poisoned for 1d4 hours. Roll a d4. Apparently, the food that they gave Baloo at the fish that they gave him at the Nut Hut was bad.
Never eat fish.
You could guess anyway. Here, I'll roll that. How many hours? Not that it's a big deal. 1 hour Get over it quick. Okay, Leo, go ahead and finish your move. You and Kragan, it's now difficult terrain going forward. But I know you got plenty of move to get in there.
Yeah. And,
Kragan, 14
I-
necrotic damage on Kragan.
did he not make the save? You
He
mean
did
the
not
plus
make the
4?
save. It's he did not, even with the +4, he rolled 5.
Oh.
Well, I could have Tides of Chaos again.
Can you? Can you do that multiple times in a round?
Well, I can. Well, I got it back after doing the thing. After
Okay,
attacking.
your choice.
So, year 21.
That would be a pass. Is that what you do then? Go ahead and roll another magic surge. Wild magic surge.
Well, no, I didn't cast a spell yet. But the next time I cast a spell, it would happen.
I see. Okay. You know better than I do. I'll never use sorcerers or wild magic sorcerers.
So,
Alright.
7 damage.
Yep, 7 because you made the save. Okay, Leo.
Let's start smack the priest, whatever thing. I'm not close enough to
Okay.
realize what it is.
18 hits. He makes the save. 12 misses. He wears a chain shirt.
Button.
Butt end hits for another 9. Con save. He makes the save. He
makes
says,
two
"You'll
saves.
never shake the faith of Tiamat." He made both saves.
Shit. Well, I'll do one Divine Smite for first level, because why not?
And that kills him.
Alright. I guess I did check it, huh?
Yep. Well, he's still faithful. But he's dead.
Go meet your god.
And you see Rand back there crouching behind the chest.
Rand? What's up?
Dibble, what are you doing during all this?
Well, use my ready to action to cast guidance to guide my hand in helping convince Turducken we have to get in here. I know you don't like it. We gotta
Not
do
gonna
it.
leave him behind, huh? Alright.
Alright.
Add a d4.
I don't know if that's really even gonna help. But
Okay.
of course not.
Nah. So Turducken, he's got the front legs of a eagle, back legs of a lion. He plants those eagle feet on either side of the doorway, like trying to shove a cat into a hole it doesn't want to go into, and shies its
Alright.
head back.
Alright. In that case, I have to say fine. I say you win, Turducken. I said, but next time I'm gonna get a skinny horse for you, not no fat horse, and I have to dismount.
As you dismount, Turducken walks back into the entryway where there's more space. His neck feathers are still ruffled, and he shakes his head rapidly, and his lion tail twitches in agitation.
Okay, and I say stay, and then get about as far up as I can. I guess I could dash, right?
Sure. Even with the dash, you've got some ground to cover.
Yeah, I do. No, that'd be about it.
Yeah. Alright, those guys are both dead. Lorelei. You're muted.
Good. Okay. Go ahead and step in.
Baloo seems a little lightheaded. It's kind of bouncing off the walls. Doesn't feel good. Stretching.
Baloo. You look a little green. Oh, can't I heal him to make it go away?
Yeah.
As an action, I think you can remove disease, not poison.
Oh.
There is this. Oh no, that's mine.
Although poison is a disease, but it's not a disease.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, Rand, what you doing?
You guys all come around the corner and see this four-armed,
that thing
8
there?
foot tall fish man.
I point at Kragan and shout, "You poison your bear!" and then duck back into the corner.
You
Well, I
wouldn't
guess-
know
How
that.
do you know?
I'll finish my movement here since I got plenty of movement. He's hasted.
Never
I
mind.
guess attack. Ka-chow.
That will hit.
Ka-chow.
That will hit.
How about now? Ooh.
Nope.
Wait.
You don't have precision.
I was trying to see if I had anything else to do anything, and I don't. So shush.
I will shush.
All right, I'm done.
Can Divine Smite one of the attacks?
Yeah, I'm running out of spells. How many spells do you have? More than me.
Well, you went ahead and smited like hell.
Fine,
The two guys.
I'll do a Divine Smite level 1. That's pretty good Divine Smite, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's why I asked about Leo's Divine Smite, because you've been kicking out some damage with yours. Alright, so she smashes into this guy. His name, by the way, is Gald.
Gald.
Goldfish.
The other guy's name was Unferth. The dead guy on the floor that you just trampled over, Lorelei.
Oh, Baloo did, not me.
Right.
He's sick. Cut him some slack.
Throws up on the body.
Yep. I think he's got a little diarrhea too, so watch out.
Gald is looking to carve a way out of here. He's going to target Justice.
No, you don't. How dare you? Did that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Is he still
Smashed
alive?
him. Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Gald's
Divine
kind of a
Smite.
badass, but not against 7 people at level 12.
They're level, like, fuck it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Leo smashes him really hard, and he is going to unload whatever he's got onto Justice without having Assassinate. It's not going to be much, though.
Is that you?
Yep. Fumbles it.
Yeah.
And hit.
For 8.
8. And a con save against poison.
Ah. No. That's
Gold.
not poison.
Gald is capable of getting kills if he's got the drop on someone.
Oh.
In this case, he's got Justice dead. Kragan and Leo, deck saves, DC 10 to go prone. Or to not go prone. As Justice dies beneath you, or dissolves into spiritual nothingness. Kragan lands hard on his rump. Being prone, Leo lands on his feet. And Gald will immediately scamper for safety, provoking opportunity attacks from, unless he's got
Me.
he's got
yeah.
cunning action and can
I
disengage.
did
He does
hate you.
not.
Oh, sweet. I get attack and I get a follow.
Oh, that's right. No, never mind. Leo hit him. He can't move.
Okay.
Leo pinned him in place, impaling his glaive into Gald's chest.
Oh.
Rand, go ahead.
They're going to
Okay. So
Go down.
I grab hold of the chest and cast Dimension Door back to the room with the sarcophagus in it that we were in before.
Alright.
That was I quick cast that. Wait, I'd be more in the corner so I wasn't late.
Counter spell.
Yeah. I knew you could. I knew it.
I cast that and then I will.
Dimension Door is 4th level, so Kragan, it's a DC 14
Well,
Charisma check.
I'll cast it as a 6th level. If he's gonna cast.
DC 16. Charisma check, Kragan. Kragan makes it. Shuts your spell down, right?
20 carats.
Okay, so then I use my action to do it again. That was a quick cast. Now I use it my normal. Oh, can't cast
Well,
twice.
that's
Fuck.
still.
I think you can't, yeah.
Nope, I moved myself.
Okay, so I cast blindness on Kragan.
It's got to be a cantrip.
Oh yeah, that's on it. Fuck.
Yeah. That damn
I
lantern.
just used-
Might have bit off
He
too
got
much
away
this
with it.
time.
So much hate for each other.
I will just use my action to disarm the needle trap with my thieves tools +5 from my gloves and +4, so it's +9. Does that pop the lock at the same time as it's in the lock hole?
Sure. Yeah, so you can disarm it, pop the chest open. Everybody sees the chest, by the way, is covered in glyphs and runes that
Oh my
look
god.
like this.
No, don't do it. Dude.
Wait, no, the opposite of water is fire. Sorry, bonk. That one.
I'm turning and
Someone's
running.
hungry. Dude, don't open it.
I shout, bomb, run!
Dude, don't open it.
I'm gonna
Dude.
open it. You start running.
The chest opens.
Dude.
You opened it, right, Rand?
Dude.
Yeah, of course I did.
Of course you did. And the water orb is revealed. It's emitting light of its own. You see it looks like kind of sloshing water inside of a glass orb, and it looks quite agitated.
Oh god.
I,
It didn't go off, right?
Don't fucking touch it.
No, I've already dismissed the magic. I grapple. I
Don't
use my
fucking touch it.
I use
Don't
my
touch
interact with the
it.
environment to grab the orb.
You did enough. Ah.
Yeah, I would say interact with the environment's popping the chest open. So you like
That was
unlock,
my-
you disabled the trap, you unlocked the
You
chest.
didn't do any research
and then
of
open the
these
chest.
orbs before this.
Okay, yeah.
Any,
orb is
any
revealed?
kind of research.
But for what it's worth, everybody is still kind of looking at Gald. And Gald also throws his hands up and he says, "No, the Kraken will frown upon us all."
Kraken.
Kraken. Yeah, there was a storyline here.
Oh god.
Well-
Oh god.
Well,
Do something about it.
well, I'm gonna look if I can do that. So I'm gonna click that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that doesn't work. I think.
It's a creature.
Unless-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would say object. Nope, can't banish the orb.
Hmm. 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 Shit, what else can I do? So Rand has it, or what?
No,
what's
it's in
going on?
the chest.
He's just opened the chest from behind and is probably looking at it with lust.
I'm
Getting ready to
gonna
snag it out of there.
I'm gonna animate the chest and have it shut itself closed. Because I can't do any
teeth.
fucking
And walk
thing
over
else.
to you.
Yeah, I can
Gonna
see that
growl
working.
at him like,
It's good use of animate object. It is a
actually
medium
is.
object. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
The chest slams closed, all narrowly missing chomping your fingers, Rand.
I'm gonna
Okay.
yell at him what the fuck he thinks he's doing. Because all we know, opening these chest sets of these stupid orbs, killing us probably. That's why they're in this chest. I don't even know, and then this happens because I did the other thing earlier. Jesus fucking
And,
Christ.
and then the rest of whatever Kragan was going to say comes out as gibberish. The lampshades sound foul this time of year.
What a stand-up menu, I think.
Of course you stand up.
Doesn't he get a chance to
What's-
resist it
what-
though? It's cast. It doesn't
what
mean
is-
it suffers.
Yeah, how does confusion work? I can't look it up right now.
And it,
Oh, centered on
it's
yourself.
a
Okay.
radius. Yeah, it's a radius.
Okay, that might be even more fun.
Yeah.
I have it. Oh, cool. Concentration, range 90 feet. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere, centered on you. So Lorelei, Baloo, Gald, Leo, and Kragan roll wisdom saves.
Oh shit.
Is that fear or what?
It's not
Or
fear.
nothing?
I'm just gonna Tides of Chaos again.
Oh,
to
fuck.
get
I do have that.
Fuck me.
And you
Oh,
have your
fuck
now
me.
as well.
Leo and Lorelei's auras do overlap, so that's nice. Yeah, Lorelei did not pass with a fumble. Kragan did not pass with a
What?
fumble.
You
But I
have
have advantage. And +4.
Your proficiency and +8, no?
Oh, kiss my grits. I'm PTSD.
17. So Kragan passes on the nose. Rolled a 17 versus DC 17. Lorelei did not pass. Leo did pass. You rolled for Baloo somewhere in here.
I did. He
Baloo
didn't
did
pass.
not pass.
No,
Not
he
even
did
close.
not. No.
And
How?
Gald.
Oh,
You have
no.
+8 and proficiency.
Yeah, he rolled a 3.
Lorelei rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Gald also did not pass. So what happens is you can't take reactions, and you roll a d10 at the start of your turn to determine what you do that round. You feel like you're as high as you've ever been. Nothing makes sense. You can't seem to lock on or fix on any one object. You don't know what's going on or who these people are.
If anything, you should have done this on Rand.
So Lorelei and Baloo
I
and
did
Gald
that.
are all confused. All right, great.
And
And as usual, Dibble is nowhere to be there in the middle of all this craziness.
No. Too busy
Every
playing with his
chest
new
moves.
bird. And the chest moves, yes.
like there.
The chest goes floating forward. All right, a lot of confusion. Morella,
All right.
a
Well,
lot of shouting.
my ready. I'm gonna move.
Yep.
So did I hear like them yell at Rand?
You would have heard,
This
yeah, pretty clearly. It's
concentration.
echoing. What's that, Kragan?
This confusion, concentration.
No, I don't think so.
It is, but I don't think it'd be something so easy. It's concentration 1 minute.
Yeah, but he's not cast it. It says you
It
cast
does
it.
say you
but-
cast it. Yeah, I guess you could end concentration on that immediately. I guess they're assuming that you would fail to save on your own spell.
Well, the
So
thing
do
is,
you-
animate object is also concentration.
Oh, that's true too.
Oh, there we go. Put the
So,
chest back.
do you end concentration on confusion? Is the question.
Well, it is at the end of the turn.
You can
So
end
the chest
concentration
didn't
for as a
work.
free action. That's true.
No, I mean that the,
Yep.
the confusion happened at the end of the turn.
So what about confusion, Kragan? Do you keep it going or no?
Well, no, it's when you cast a spell, not the end of the turn.
After
So
you cast a
technically-
spell, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Yep.
before you give any instructions, so the lid wouldn't have even shut.
That's true too.
Oh,
The
sad.
lid is not shut and the orb is still there.
Are you trying to get
What are you doing?
Are you trying to get everyone
You're
killed?
insane.
Rand really doesn't care about anybody but himself. Don't you know that yet?
Rand is the only
Well, he will die as well.
No, he don't care.
Goes off.
doesn't.
He sees shiny
I've
and
died
that's it.
before. I've died before. It's not that
That's
bad.
that's true
I
too.
was
He's
going
died
to revive
before.
you.
Rand has
that
come
bad.
back from the halls of the dead. That's why I love the character, because he's true neutral. He will switch sides at a moment's notice. He does whatever he wants when he wants and doesn't care about the consequences.
Do you guys not remember the mushroom caves?
Oh yeah.
I do. All right, Morella, who are you casting that on?
On him.
Of course. Okay.
On
Rand,
that
make a
guy.
wisdom save.
And it's gonna be a height for 3
Okay.
sorcery points.
Rand, wisdom save with disadvantage. All right, Rand, you are suddenly paralyzed. You cannot move.
Ah,
I will take that as offensive action. Yeah, what happened to no PvP? That's PvP, man.
Nah, it's not dealing
It's
damage.
Rand's still gonna die.
Well, I hear all these guys yelling at you, so I'm like, I don't want to die. So I'm looking out for me.
Well, pissing Randolph's probably not the best way to not die.
Close that fucking chest, everyone, please.
Rand, I thought your time in the Feywild had softened you a little.
Not.
I'm like, I disintegrated a purple worm earlier.
You're
I
next.
single-handedly killed a white dragon.
That was cool.
Nobody here remembers differently. The question is,
And we never
Kragan,
saw him fight as well, so
you did
That's
end concentration on confusion. Is that right? I see you took it off.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll take
Because I
it
don't
off.
want to have them run around in circles while
Yeah.
all of this
Well,
and
Or
everything.
Lion Blue not being.
Well,
this might
Baloo's
be
got
good.
diarrhea and vomiting. I really don't think you want him to run around in circles in front of you.
True. Okay, so things have devolved into an interesting situation, and this is where I knew the Zentarim are a tricky faction to have involved here. Not that Rand's Zentarim; he's totally Lord's Alliance.
Sure.
Leo, what are you doing?
I mean, he killed
So,
more Zentrum than us, so
I look at this guy and say, "Is this thing is going off right now?"
He's got to look like oh shit, and is trying to escape as fast as he can.
Oh God, what do we do? What do we do?
You've seen a fish out of water. That's his expression.
So, I want to try something, but I'm not sure. Give me a sec to read.
Dibble,
Sure.
what are you doing? While Leo's looking up consulting his spellbook.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could dash and still only be about halfway there.
Alright, which is what I'm going to be doing because I'm hearing like, what the heck? What?
Yep. Things have
That's
taken
what
a
I'm
turn. So you can move 50 feet and
And
get
wait,
most of the
7
way there.
feet. 3 more feet, I guess. Where's everybody?
You would veer south. Give yourself another 10 feet south.
Okay. Oops. There, I guess. Okay.
Leo, anything you were doing?
Popping out. What the hell's
Yep.
going on?
Well, yes, I do have something. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna. If I leave his reach, he will attack me. Will he attack me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking to carve his
then
way
sure.
out of here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Take a slash at you. Nope.
Fumbled. Alright, I'm going to give it a shot. I'll grab the orb, like stick it to him, and cast banishment on him.
Oh, try to have him go away with it.
He holds his
Yeah.
forearms out wide, does not accept it. You shove it to his
I like-
chest and it drops to his feet. And he's shaking his head in a no motion.
I like drop it inside his shirt. You know, like
Okay, make your athletics to grab. Because he's going to try and get out of that one.
oh, I got athletics.
You do.
Please make it. Please make it.
You're in my aura too.
Alright. It's a check, it's not a save.
Ah,
So,
damn it.
yeah, you grab him, shove it down into his shirt, and then,
And then where is it?
well, it's one of your attacks, so next round you'll be able to cast Banishment.
Well, it's not really a grab though.
You did have to reach out and get a hold of him, because he was saying no and resisting.
So I can't do banishment.
Can't do Banishment yet, but everybody sees you've shoved the water orb into his shirt.
Uh,
But you're not the only one with Banishment.
Alright.
Too.
I'm gonna tell the others, but I'm gonna tell the others what my plan is. Like, get him the fuck away from
Yep.
this plane.
Lorelei, what do you do?
Can I do another, like with the other attack, try to restrain him? Like, so he can't
No,
move?
you need to take a
Attack.
feat to be able to do that. Tavern Brawler lets you do that.
Or just grab them, or I guess I
wrestler.
already grabbed him.
You have him grabbed, that's the thing. Yeah, you gotta take a feat to be able to then restrain him.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I shall Misty Step out of that area.
Is Lorelei noping out?
Well, if that ball falls, does it explode? Does it mean? I don't know. So I'm gonna Misty step out and say, "You guys can kill him if you want to." Devil!
What's going on, baby?
Devil, you see Baloo come screeching around the corner, his back legs down and front legs put the brakes on as Lorelei overshot the entrance there.
I did. I'm looking. I couldn't see.
Smacks against this wall and goes scrambling. You seen a dog on a wood floor?
Yeah.
That's Baloo scrambling
Ripping
all
back
four
and
claws, just booking it.
I'm gonna go ahead and swoop down and grab Dibble with my awesome athletic strength.
Wow, she barely grabs you by your chest hairs.
The two he's got left now.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
comfortable. She can tell Lorelei says no. Let's get out of here.
No. And yeah, I shall grab him and just kind of head towards the door. We're gonna stop here though, just to see what's gonna happen. But we're ready to book it.
Guys, there's a whole city.
Yeah, you're fumbling around with some orb that could explode at any minute, and we're in a tunnel. We could drown. I'm out of here. You got the orb. Let's go.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know how it works. I'm out of here.
Gald looks up at you, Leo, and he says, "No, fuck me. Fuck you!" And he stabs the orb with his sword,
I'll
causing
take
it to explode. And go ahead and attack
Wait,
it.
what? The orb?
Yeah,
It's inside his shirt.
yeah, he stabs himself. Yes, he says, "You'll all drown as the Kraken
Can I try
commands."
to grab his hand and stop him from doing that?
Reroll initiative.
Try and chop his hand off with your glaive.
Yeah, something like that. Can I try?
Reroll initiative. Nope. Let the dice try. You've been rolling hot all night until now.
No, I had a crit, then a fumble, then a good run,
Dude,
and
you
a
have
bad
the orb
one.
in your hand. Why would you shove it in his shirt?
I know
It
what
was
he
stabs-
trying to explode in a few seconds anyway.
Yeah, no. I saw
Vanish him.
breakable globe. I'm out of here.
Everyone, let's see. Morella, go ahead and get on there too. I know Dibble, Baloo, and Lorelei are out. They're
Oh, yeah.
gone.
We're out of.
Now, it matters for the rest of you. As you guys see, Gald stabs himself through the chest, crying the praises to the Kraken, and the orb explodes. And just causes, it's kind of underwhelming. It's like somebody splashed him on the chest with a glass of water. And he slumps forward and dies on his own sword. But then you see drips, little droplets of water forming on the roof of the cavern, and here and there drip, drip as they come down from the ceiling, and then suddenly the walls are also running with little rivulets, and then they become streams, and very quickly water begins pooling on the floor.
So the water is
Kragan,
coming from where?
everywhere.
Okay.
Kragan, what do you do?
Everywhere. Oh, cool. Well. Well. I got nothing.
Morella, what do you do? While Kragan consults the spellbook.
Well, I was gonna drop my concentration, since I know Rand can just dimension door out of here. So at the end of my turn, I'm gonna drop it. But I was gonna grab Leo and dimension door to the entrance.
Okay. Alright. Rand is no longer held. Leo, or Morella, runs forward, grabs a handful of Leo, and blink. guys to here, the entrance.
All right, and be like, well,
If
That's-
Leo is willing. Leo, are you willing?
oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
Like, well, we're in some shit now.
Need to find a way to seal this place or something. Or help everyone else. Back here.
Kragan, did you decide what you were going to do? Still considering? We can see what Rand does.
Well,
Yeah, that's cool. Heck yeah, that's cool.
Rand, what do you do while Kragan consults?
Oh god.
I run forward and see if there's anything left of the orb.
Shards of glass.
I cast Whole Person on Kragan.
counter spell.
Kragan immediately counterspells it.
What
All
the
right.
fuck?
I cast it as a 6th level spell.
Okay.
I cast it as a 6th level spell.
DC 16 DC 16 charisma check. Kragan to
Well,
counterspell
not
that.
if I cast
If he counters at a 6th level, he doesn't have to.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, if it's the same level or below, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
The love.
Then
in
you
this
guys.
party.
Yep. It is counterspelled.
Kapow!
So that's 15 to there. I just book it out of there. 15 to there. 35 to there. And then another dash. So.
Batman approach. I didn't kill you. The environment killed you. My hands are clean.
Oh, that's the one I should have.
Can I cast it in back since I go before him in the initiative?
No.
You are still a
No.
little bit remnants of confusion. Now you can.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
no, you can't see me.
And counterspell is your reaction. No, yep, it is a reaction. So now you can go, Kragan. But Rand has Long Strider, so there's not really a way that you'd be able to catch up with him unless you've got some teleportation stuff. So it looks
I'm
like
a mobile
everybody.
feat.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking if he could catch up to you to get line of sight to cast something on you. Kragan, I'll give you a moment if you've got anything. Otherwise, you guys are escaping from the tomb as it fills with water.
Well, I guess I can't really do anything. Except I can cast thingy, what's it called? Misty Step
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah. Get you some movement. Okay. So.
Oh wait, no, yeah, no, right, yeah, okay, whatever, I'll do this.
He is a good wizard, muttering into his beard.
And I
Like
yell
Gandalf.
that he tried to get me killed, and everyone else, and not to let him escape, because he's a
Shout
fucking
that.
traitor.
You shout that at the tail feathers of Turducken. As Dibble and Lorelei mount up and take flight.
See ya! Going to our party!
And Morella and Leo are already at the exit. You guys have to duck as Turducken takes wing and flaps over the tops of your heads. And is in the air. Kragan and Rand come out having a slap fight, I guess. Kragan keeping the lantern on Rand so that he's visible. Rand casting spells, Kragan counterspelling them, and vice versa. All the while, the water pools up to the ankles, up to the calves, up to the knees, and in short order, Yarder is submerged.
But
Can I try
Good
control
save,
water and try to
everyone.
redirect it, like out of the? I know it only lasts for like 10 minutes, but I'll just have to keep
Yes.
casting it while people try to get the heck out. So
Sure.
while we're flying above it, I'll just start doing that.
That'll work. Okay, so here's what it looks like. The water orb of devastation isn't a centralized effect. It's everything within 1 mile radius. Any body of water begins rising, and it rises at a rate. Let's see, substantial body of water, which there is. There's a river that floods after 2d10 hours of heavy rain. So it's a heavy rain, rising 10 feet above its banks and inundating the surrounding area. The flood advances at a rate of 100 feet per round, moving away from the body of water where it began until it reaches the edge of the area of effect. So it's 1 mile radius. But Dibble, you can, we'll play it out and see what all happens. See how fast. 13 hours it takes before Yarder is flooded entirely. So you guys
Let's
have
go
some
get our
time.
presents. I need to go get my presents.
Plenty of time.
I'll give you guys a minute to think over things. I'll get you some XP on what you've earned so far. And is there 7 of you now? Yep.
And that was a debacle.
I'm going to give you guys an extra 100 XP for at least finding the orb. Should deduct 100 XP for having it detonate. But...
Sending Rand with the orb, but I didn't.
Rand makes friends and enemies everywhere he goes, doesn't he?
Oh my goodness.
Like, instead of trying to show it to the bad guy, just give it to Rand, like, here, take it, and...
Could have banished him, though.
Teleported that there, and it'd have been gone.
And then I will banish you as you are paralyzed. But...
I'd come back in 8 rounds.
What?
It's not permanent banishment.
Yeah, no, but
Well,
the orb
but
would have
8
gone
rounds
with
is
you.
enough to have that place flooded. That's what I wanted to do.
Rand making friends and influencing people. I thought you were a good guy when you came back from the Feywild. Not so much. Or at least a little less neutral, I don't know.
Does he run away? Does he escape in some way?
Kragan and Rand
just
roll
like-
out of the mausoleum together, awash in water. So at this point, roll initiatives again, if you guys are up for it, and let's see what you do, if anything. You can escape on your own, or try and help with the evacuation of Yarder.
Actually, got
Well.
to run.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys can get away if you gotta go. You got away. Crumdak gets away. It's just a 1 mile radius.
Alright,
you got
guys.
to reload.
Thanks for running
When
this.
we have 13
Hey, thanks for
hours,
joining.
right?
Thanks for playing.
It's fun. Y'all.
For all of this place to
Bye.
be flooded.
It's a slow approach as the river overtakes the banks. It takes 13 hours before the entire city is underwater. So I just kind of want to see what you guys are doing in the meantime. Not a big deal. Dibble is
How
going
long
control
will
water,
it
right?
last?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep casting it as long as I can to try to, at least try to mitigate this as much as possible. Redirect
Okay.
flow, whatever I need to do to try to get it to go somewhere else.
You can create a channel to evacuate as many people as possible. Of course,
Yeah.
High Priestess Valantha approves of your efforts and will aid you in any way she can, casting guidance on you or whatever she can. She's not as powerful a cleric as what you are,
Mm-hmm.
but she tries. She's there to help. And you guys can
Alright.
usher as many people out to the surrounding highlands as possible with that.
I'll use Turduncan, I guess, if you're not to get the elderly that can't move as fast out of there.
That'd be perfect.
And all the chocolate, too.
Baloo will
Start
accept
with
his
the
dismissal.
start with the party members, get them out first, and then work
Yeah.
the fleet out.
Yeah, then I'll have Baloo get all the kids. He could double move fast. The kids will hang on tight.
Make your persuasion check. They're not too sure about climbing onto a bear who's
Oh,
sick
come
and
on.
puking and pooping.
Baloo will be just fine. Just don't get behind him.
Well, I can do
Okay.
lesser restoration on it.
The children
Can
are
move it.
crying, but they will accept the ride. Say no! Bear's mean!
Not Baloo, he's just sick. Bear with him.
Fair with him. Well done.
Mhm.
So that's Dibble and Lorelei. Rand, what are you doing?
I don't want to leave empty-handed after losing a pig chick, so I'm just gonna use the confusion to loot some of the finer-looking buildings on my way out.
Of course.
Oh my god. How did he? Dude, I'm not gonna just let you walk away. I'm gonna follow you around. Just so you know.
Wherever you go.
Come on.
Counter
While
spell,
we're trying to
counter
save the
spell,
city, you're like,
counter
Kragan has
go.
more spell points than you, Rand. He
Yes,
might
he
be able to
does.
stop you from doing what you want to do.
Well, okay, I'll cast Disguise Self on myself to look like Kragan and start sexually
Counter
molesting
spell.
children that's being evacuated.
counter spell.
Go on.
Oh, man.
That's so messed up. Oh my god.
man.
Yeah, well, that is definitely an evil act.
Yeah.
Rand may have become a villain.
No, I'll just use stealth to lose Kragan in the crowds and then carry on with my plan.
Well, I'm gonna tell Leo and the others to restrain you as soon as we get out of the place.
I'll disappear into the shadows on the way out. It's the beauty of being as stealthy.
But I have a lantern.
You do have to have cover to roll stealth.
Well, surely there'll be cover in the graveyard, so I'll just book it as soon as I get out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Kragan's just as fast as you are, and he's pointing at you and shouting the whole time. You're trying to hide.
He's
So-
slow. He's slower than I am.
He's got a lot of misty steps. So Rand and Kragan are.
If I see all this going on, I'll cast blind on Rand.
The forces have aligned against you, Rand, and have decided.
So I mean, if it's pretty evident that he's doing some stuff and everybody's like screaming like, "Ah, he tried to kill me," blah blah blah, and it's like, all right, let's try and figure this out. Cast blind.
So Dibble has to take time away from rescuing people to shut down Rand and his ways.
All right.
And
Con,
so,
you
yeah.
say.
Fair
No,
enough.
yeah, wow. All right. So between Dibble and Kragan and Leo, Rand's efforts have been shut down. What that means, we'll see going forward. Kragan seemed pretty focused on stopping Rand. Leo, is there anything you do, or Kragan, I'll ask you specifically, is there anything else you do besides putting a stop to Rand?
I'm gonna get something and jam it in his mouth so he stops casting stupid spells and the counter spell.
Ooh, a gag ball.
All right. What about Leo? What are you doing, Leo?
Yeah, I'll have justice. Sorry.
Sit on him.
But no, forget about Rand, the city. Try to save as many people as possible.
Okay.
I mean, if it's taking 13 hours to get this whole place flooded, I think we can, with the help of the gods and everyone, to try to evacuate this whole place.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Because I probably wouldn't even really start doing the cast or control water until it kind of started getting a little bit high.
Right.
Because there's no reason to waste it, so early. It only lasts 10 minutes, so
I understand.
if
Okay.
I cast it, 1, 2, 3, that's 30 minutes, and then cast it 5th
To get the
level.
last few out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cast it for about 50 minutes.
I understand. Okay. All right. So you guys managed to evacuate at least a portion, probably most of the population. Rand has been dealt with. In what manner remains to be seen, as well as the evacuation. I'm going to call it there. It's all I'm good for. Been going for a while. But
Yep,
I wanted
cool.
to see what happened there with the Orb of Water. Yarder has been flooded. And we'll see what the results
How
are
long does it
next
last,
time we play.
the flooding?
24 hours.
Oh, so this isn't
Still
like
under
a
fire.
tsunami or something, right? Or is it?
Tsunami would probably last, what, about 24 hours?
No, I mean this whole place is flooded, but it's not like crushing everything in here, right?
Yeah, I would say it would. It's a flood.
Oh.
Last 24 hours, the banks rise 10 feet every, how fast? Says 10 feet above the banks in an unending surrounding area. Advances at a rate of 100 feet per round. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not
Well.
just that, the floor's a little wet. The
Yeah.
Yarder is in ruins.
Buried underwater.
Yeah. But anyway, that's all I'm good for, and we'll see what the real results are next time, because it will be a long rest later, and we'll see where we go from there. That resolves that quest. Side quest, dark feelings in Yarder,
It's not right word.
and there's still the cloud issue going on. And of course, what you guys want to do with Rand, we'll have to see there. He's made himself an enemy. All right, guys.
Could have gone so differently.
That's all I'm good for.
Could have, but take into account who you're rolling with.
Hey,
Well, at least I dinged.
they doomed the city themselves. I was just gonna sell it.
It's got a point.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, I saved all my presents and the chocolate sardines and most of the people, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, had your baby shower while people were crying and lamenting the loss of their homes and belongings.
It's all good.
But they have some money to start something new. Dibble did drop 500 gold for it.
Yeah, I'll kick in a little cash.
No, it's
No way. They won't take money
your
from you.
shower.
Oh, okay, it's my shower.
All right, guys. Thanks for playing.